supposed to ask. You're supposed to ask.
What would Jesus do?
Yeah, what would Jesus do?
We're here today to say we want our pensions. You can't touch our pensions, and we're going to be here one day longer than the bishops are until we get our pensions. We're going to be here. We're going to be in Baltimore. We're going to be everywhere until we get what we need, because we deserve a secure retirement, and we know that that's what's morally right, and the bishops should do what's morally right for the workers of Catholic News Service, right? Okay, I would just like to introduce two people who are here from the CWA, and first, let me introduce Jeff Reichenbach, who's the Executive Vice President of CWA. People who are here from the CWA, and first, let me introduce Jeff Reichenbach, who's the Executive Vice President of CWA, and a member of the Executive Committee of CWA.
Yay! You think you heard me speak before? This is such an inspiring group to be a part of. I mean, here we are at what should be a bastion of justice in our communities and in the entire world, and yet they would turn their backs on the very workers that they rely on to get their message out to that same world. Right. For them to be sitting back there, hiding behind those walls, denying a pension to the workers that have made this possible is a crime. And as Barbara said earlier, it really does violate the commandment of thou shalt not steal, because they're taking the money literally out of your pockets when they do that. I am pleased to be able to be with you here, and we will, as Linda said, be here one day longer than those bishops are prepared to hold out. Thank you very much.
Introduce Barbara Easterling, who is the Secretary-Treasurer of CWA, and I'm sure she'll tell you, a lifelong practicing Catholic who holds the church's feet to the fire when it comes to issues like this all the time. Barbara.
That is absolutely right. Nothing irritates me more than to see what's going on here. You look at John Paul II. What did he do? He was right behind Solidarność in Poland and brought communists down in that country because he supported the labor movement. He believes in what they do and what you're doing. You're entitled to your pension. You gave up wages along the years in order for that money to be put in your pension. Now they're stealing it. They're taking it out. Who knows what for? Lawsuits, that's possible. Nothing's impossible with the church. We know that. And if they are, it's wrong. But we're going to be here. More importantly, we're going to be in Baltimore. That's going to be a big rallying point. We're going to get our CWA members there. We're going to get our headquarters people there. We have got to bring this to a head. Nowhere should you ever have to wait 305 days for a contract. And we're going to be there with you to make sure that it's brought to an end before we get to 365.
Amen, sister!
We in the Newspaper Guild, all across the country, and in the Communications Workers of America, stand with you against these demands on our pension by the bishops. And we'll be with you every step of the way, as Barbara said. And if that means we have to turn out hundreds and thousands of CWA members in Baltimore, we'll do it. And then they'll really see what it means when you go back on your moral creed and take away someone's retirement. So good luck. We're with you.
I'm Seth Parks, the Administrative Officer for the Washington Baltimore Newspaper Guild. I just want to thank everybody for being out here. I see Jobs of Justice, Radio Free Asia, the George Meany Center. We appreciate all the units that have come out to show support. RAA's in the house. BNA's in the house. And I want to give a well round of applause for Catholic News Service, for you all being out here and standing up for your rights.
Josh Williams, the president of the council, sends his greetings. Any assistance the council can give to help settle this contract fight, please contact us and let us know. We'll do whatever is necessary to get this done as soon as possible.
Her shoulder has been Cassandra Shea, the unit chair, and she wants to say a couple words.
First, thank you everybody for coming today. It's a beautiful day, and it's great to see all of our friends and supporters. I want to thank Linda and Barbara and Jeff and everyone from all the other units that are represented, both CWA, WB, and CNG. Hey, thank you! And elsewhere. I mean, this is what a union does, and this is what we need to do for each other, and maybe the bishops and the USCCB will understand that we mean our word, and we want them to mean their word too. So thank you all for coming out, and we'll be here as long as it takes for us to get a contract.
Yay!